Alright. Episode 3, let's go. So I decided that I'd pick empathy. Because, I don't know, why not? Alright? I do say that, right? And then I don't. Let's do, yeah, empathy. Accept changes. And then I did have this other thought, the white morning. You see yourself from above. You're passed out on the blue tiles of the hostel room floor. Even from this distance, you can see your eyelids flutter. At the mention of what? A great white object letting out its sweet smell like a lily of the valley? The little man's forgotten its name, but he still remembers the feeling. And look, he moves. The feeling animates him. He instinctively reaches out for the feeling's best friend. A bottle of Commodore Red. He puts on his disco clothes and gets smaller and smaller. Oh, let's learn it. Well, we gotta read those papers.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery. There, vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion.
Okay.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Let's feel that on the headlights.
All right. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
He's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious carriage. The dashboard lights up
Loves
with
cars,
orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canada comes to life.
That's loud as hell.
Ground.
Press the button labeled
The
headlights.
lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Okay.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
The note, pride, and okay.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
The shimmering street grid.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Wait. Look around me.
A rat brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst the stopped lorries. In the distance, a child somewhere shrieks. A woman reprimands her in a voice no quieter than the child's cry.
Ah, Martinez.
Where are we on this
Let me see.
map?
Right here.
What? On a segment of coast jutting out into the great. Seems nice. Seems nice.
No, it does not.
Oh, look at the perforations.
There are many
perforations.
of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Tally up different rows.
The first row has 18 dots.
What about the next?
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border.
Count them individually.
And there are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150.
What about the
at
last
least.
row?
The last row has 3 perforations.
That's it?
That's it.
What all these hole means?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Do you think I have any idea?
Fair point. Let's move on, shall we? This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see. Wow, more than 200.
Is that a lot?
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
So I used to be, saying I used to be a super cop.
Call it what you want. You were a valuable member of your precinct. Now, let's look at the last row. Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
I was expecting a higher number, honestly.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way. There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
Dang.
But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
Have you ever killed anyone, Kim?
Yes.
It's not a problem for him to state it, however.
How do you handle the strain?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective, or self-destructive than others.
Dang, this character used to be like really good.
Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Like what?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
Maybe I should find a hobby.
Why not gardening? You've already got the gloves.
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Thanks for this.
The lieutenant nods.
Scope.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
Dang, what the... Whatever that is. Wait. Oh yeah, I don't even have a map of the city. Anyway.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio
Well,
microphone.
that toolbox.
A metallic drawer slides out.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools.
We gotta take out all things, man. We gotta take out the red tip pry bar.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand. Heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors.
The rubber handled chain
The
cutter.
handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutter. You can
Bingo.
do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially
Take out
belts.
the hand crank
It's
flashlight.
robust, weatherproof, and well made. Lets you see things in the dark. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering
Alright.
levers.
Let's close the door. Alright. Save this. Yeah, it's been over 30 minutes, so we can go towards that, go towards the, body, right? Because downwind should be done.
There he still is, looking right through you.
Yeah,
with
that
his
shit
white
is
eyes.
compressed.
The body below is entirely dedicated.
Hold on. We gotta save this. 'Cause I'm not failing this. 83%.
There he still is. As you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's a spell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The
Suspected
cock,
boots.
the material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you. These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly
Yep.
part of a
Duh.
larger set.
They're just boots, right? This is the army or shit.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
So that was some freaking night stuff.
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
Straight military? Where's it? Let's see, it's. Where's the rest of it?
Piece by piece. He's been out here for 7 days. It would be odd if they didn't. We should keep a lookout for these species. The armor could yield information. This is one thing he might actually know.
He's just wearing the. He was just wearing these boots and.
No, I
You know,
think
he's-
he had something precious underneath the clothes. They had to remove the jeans and shirts we found to get to it. And this kind of armor is often worn under fabrics.
What they told him to strip before they hung him.
They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties and the like. This one still has his underpants.
Fucking talking about underpants.
Tyr looks out of place here.
It is. It's expensive. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
What we talking about?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real, unadjusted.
Not too much, yes.
Yeah, I'm broke. Sounds puny when I can't pay my hostel bill.
It's a sorry situation, I agree.
How could this man afford such expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company.
Yeah, it's pretty
But that's
advanced
just
for a
hearsay.
security guard.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
It's a knock on the boot.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like
Sounds
tapping
fra-
on the side
sounds
of a
fragile.
porcelain cup.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them, like whirls of floorboards. The design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lignum vitae and ebony perhaps.
This remind me of.
If trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross-sections would look like.
Run my fingers
The
over lines.
smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice. The whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination, E50, 100, 1000.
Good. Can you read it to me? We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done.
Damn, let's
Either
pull this
station
boot
can
off.
chase it for us.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
Yes.
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Stop! Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
What?
Even the mongrels can see you're about to pull his head off.
Oh.
Do it, homo!
Do
Pull
what?
his head off. There's no point performing an autopsy if you do. We'll have compromised the coroner's case.
Oh.
What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
I don't know. Are we not detectives? Maybe clues inside the
How
boot.
many clues do you need? You already found a number. Besides, there's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots. They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged them yet?
Oh.
You're sure there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around.
Sounds like a plan.
The anticipation makes you crack your fingers. Feels nice. Nice and cracky.
Let's get to the boots.
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we
Alright.
con-
The cadaver slowly twists on the
Inspect
cargo
that belt.
belt. The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under six-rotor airships.
That's how I know this is a lashing belt used for airlifting cars.
Airlifting? I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
Apparently, this is the reinforced kind for air transport. My brain.
The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
Huh. Assuming Dockward did it.
I'm still approaching this as a lynching, yes. Motivated by the ongoing strike. You?
Makes sense to me. I would think that.
70% of the cases I get are just filling in the blanks on the initial report. This belt worries me.
Sure wanted him to stay up there. How'd they even get him up there?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
They climb up using the kid's ladder.
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
Sure want him to stay up there. The rope's reinforced with steel
I was
wiring.
afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed.
And a back
The
off.
cadaver hangs from the cargo belt.
Spec
An
tattoos.
intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. His corpse is marked by stars,
Well, mine be marked by
alcohol, and heartbreak.
damn heartbreak. Damn, sorry, I do know this heartbreak. That postcard, man. Did she leave me? Map of the night. Is this a national pattern?
Of no nation that I know of. If anything, it reminds me of religious illumination, last or penultimate century. Men who live harsh lives often turn to innocentic worship. But which one? I see no trace of a humanoid figure.
You're missing something.
I agree.
What do you bring out?
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears, some sort of camera.
What's that?
A Trigger Sunshine. Mini.
Triggered is the world's leading manufacturer of intercommunication devices, primarily projectors. The camera before you looks familiar somehow.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
Uses 2 metal cap ampoules, clicks them in place inside an apparatus, then slash
I have
on.
only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound,
Oh,
a
that's
shrill
bright as hell.
flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it.
Color perfect copy. Cool machine.
Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it?
There is only one ampoule left.
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter, to us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Can I have it?
Sure, just don't lose it.
No larger than a pack of cigarettes.
The glossy-eyed corpse
Look him in
looks
the
by.
eye.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just
Dang.
subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The
All
death's head grin has
Tell me
passed.
who you are.
What
Dick.
remains is an unrecognizable mess.
I'm gone
I'm talking to the hangman now. Where have you gone?
into the wild pale yonder.
Where's that?
In the past. Way out west.
You see, you're gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
You are now, but who were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
Alright, I have another question.
Go ahead, Kobo.
What's happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your
Black, frothy liquid starts bubbling on his lips.
imagination. Go ahead. Ask me more questions.
I love questions. so
Because
much.
you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Give me a comical amount of questions.
Coming right up, copperoonie Rooney. This
My
is
name-
getting upbeat now. Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
Rooney is obviously not who I am.
Between you and me, your name is probably Harry.
I feel like I've been getting a lot of Harry lately.
You might be onto something there.
Why do I feel I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have
Damn. Who killed you?
love did me in, brother Copo. It was love all along.
Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
What?
Looking at my face. Motionless. Looking into my eyes. Standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
I don't have anything else to do, man. This case all I have.
I'm all you have? Then you truly lost it all, brother. You let the world drag it all away from you, and what it left, you pissed away. And here we are.
What if I ask him another one?
Sure, looking at my face.
Maybe this will lead to something indescribable, unforeseen, miraculous.
Ah,
The clown lips on the corpse appear to smile. Face rotates before you slowly.
Something is on its way. Something hidden. It's coming. A miracle from the northwest, and it's almost here. You can feel it in the air, on your hands. The cold spring air smoothing them over.
Sean, looking at my... You're a lying sack of shit, Copo.
Dang, I
You're
hate you.
doing
You
this
stinking, you're
Do I remind you of someone?
A child born with Muller's disease, harlequinism, grown up miraculously.
Baby effect more harlequin.
You sure wrinkled out of that one, Coppolini. Come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible.
A squint takes a step
Also,
back.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink.
Observe.
Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands,
It's all the blood.
thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the
Dude,
cold
that's
spring
pretty
air.
gross. Squinting, Kim. Why am I doing
How
it?
should I know why you are squinting, officer?
See, his face and hands are pink, thighs too, rest are greenish.
Oh. You are trying to assess lividity.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something.
Ugh.
Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
So, what do you think?
Oh man, something's coming out of him.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
How does he know
What the
that?
fuck are you saying?
Talking about shit.
Maybe he went to the toilet sometime before death.
Maybe.
He's beaten up.
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
He means he fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
Oh, see, I think he's dead.
I agree.
His personality is no longer a part of the world.
Totally dead.
The world no longer stores his personality in its composition. There was time for that, and it ended 7 days ago.
That sounds about right, yes.
I don't think. What do you think?
I think he was upright immediately after death. Blood has gathered in his hands and feet, and his neck.
Ugh.
The noose acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis here is in tune with the hanging. That's what I think.
Could it still be he was moved after death? Maybe he was like, yep. Seems like a lynching to me.
Everything here seems to corroborate that assumption, but we should still get him down before...
But
How
there
do we
is
get him
no...
down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
Sit back, have another
The
look.
cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt.
I have something to know.
Of course.
Never mind.
Come back,
Yep,
lad.
it's done.
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt. The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
Man, it seems like a lot. Maybe we could shoot him down.
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
I don't know, just, you know, shoot the belt.
It absolutely will not, officer. That's not how physics work. It
Oh.
will maybe cut one thread loose.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss Kuno!
Take a shot, see what's the worst thing that could happen.
I'll blow his head off.
Oh.
Take it!
Yeah, take the shot. Kuno wants some of that shit.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks,
Dang.
securing it in place. That's a Kiel A9090 Armistice, mass-produced muzzleloader, ascetic, frugal, one of the most common. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Shoot that motherfucker down.
He's gonna fucking miss!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
We shot his head.
he feels bad about it. About his eyes mostly. Just having bad eyesight. Probably from a young age. Whatever you do,
Do not
do
console.
not console.
Fucking idiot!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
Don't console him. What now?
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without
Saw the
assistance.
branch?
Climb up there and saw the branch?
Yeah, it seemed dangerous.
There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
See. I tried to shoot him down myself.
It's bad as it is, us shooting firearms like punks here. Go ahead, I'm not...
They only have one gun!
Oops.
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Officer, why do we only have one gun?
Because I didn't have any badge uniform with me when I woke up. Didn't have my gun.
That is even more unfortunate than the badge. You need to contact your station about it as soon as possible. Try not to lose this one, please.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banani boyka! Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth!
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno?
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in
Do
the
you know I shoot
ground
his head?
and your left hand.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
I'm gonna close my left
Your
eye. first.
field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry
Dang, I'm about to
now,
point the-
fucking faggoty?
Let me get back the gun.
I agree. Enough gunslinging for today.
What about the body?
We need to access the harbor and ask the leader of the Union to have it taken down. They have the tools, and they have men.
Okay, why don't we just begin with that?
I did not want us to be indebted to Evrard Clare. I wanted us to be able to deal with it ourselves. That is clearly
help.
not the case.
You need to suck my dick!
Who's
Why the
Everett
fuck
Clare?
am I...
The leader of the Union. A dangerous and corrupt man. One you don't want to be indebted to.
Okay. Quick save it. Actually, we could talk to the kid again.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Kunal, found your shack.
You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in?
I face shifted through the roofing material.
Shit. Get the fuck out of here. You can't do that.
You can't do that, Kuno!
Pigs can't displace. Can't do that teleport shit. How did you like it in there, pig old boy? Kuno's got a lot of cool shit there, right?
Could I get to the harbor from the
Of
roof?
course you fucking can. How do you think Kuno made all the docky boys his gimps? Just gotta fly, pig.
Tried that, ain't go
Kuno
somewhere.
knows. Kuno and C saw you shit yourself. It's okay, pig. Not everyone can face the fear Kuno style.
That's all there is to it then. Don't be a pansy.
He was a
Just
pighead.
jump.
Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
Were you trying to send a message of some sort?
Yeah, to the both of you. Watch your ass in Kuno's town, or Kuno's gonna fuck your head off.
Is my coat up there? Pretty sure it's mine.
Is it? You got pretty fucked. Kuno's surprised you've still got your head after all that.
They're all wet.
Don't sweat it, drunk pig. Kuno will keep your nasty secrets. Kuno's not snitching.
He's saying you climbed up there. He probably saw you do it.
With a two of Magna Solum.
It's a vitamin, pig. Don't you know anything?
You could use some.
It's magnesium,
Yeah,
right?
it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a bottle.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno! He's gonna use it against you, Kuno!
Watch it, Mag. Don't mystify.
You're not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
Fuck you, pig! Don't do mag! You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die!
Found a plate covered powder residue. Know anything about
That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom.
it? Made him respect me. Gotta try it again later. Let's see.
He's
I
on your
failed.
crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him.
Let's see.
He could be useful.
Kuno City, Rage, Night City. What's going on there? I'm intrigued.
No! You told him about it and now he knows your name!
This city is not fucking lame. You are lame. Kuno's tired of defending Rage City from... Just fuck off, alright? And fuck you too, putting Kuno on the spot like that. Kuno doesn't need to fucking explain his shit. Kuno's king. He rules here. Fuck did you want?
Explain himself, as if explaining some kind of work.
I'm
Some
intrigued.
you must get to the bottom of this one of these days.
Yep.
Kuno doesn't
Fucking care. Dang. You know what you need? Let's do empathy again. That was the empathy again.
fuck does Kuno care?
Dang. Swear to God.
It's not Kuno.
It's good.
It's Kuno S.
Interesting, how?
Kuno S is by far the worst of the two. Kuno has no problem being near you, but the other hides behind the fence, afraid for her life, like she's done something very
Ooh,
bad.
she in trouble?
She came up with that psychopathic scheme of screaming for help before. Kuno just wanted to talk to you about his name. Kuno S was the one who wound him up and directed him. All in all, Kuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front. You must win yourself a few minutes with him alone.
Kuno.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you whispering about!
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
See, they look bad. Like that right here, she's fucked up.
She's not fucked up. Everyone's fucked up. Stop judging shit.
Wrong move. But he's whispering still. You haven't lost him. Just don't mess up again. Or you will. There are no guarantees here.
Some of her, she's terrifying. Crazy scary.
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane. Dangerous. She's smoked a man. She's done people in. Probably even pigs.
Stop
Damn.
talking to him! Kuno, I'm fucking warning you! You're gonna get us into shit!
She understands what you're trying to do.
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell ya? Kuno told ya. Kuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her so she can't read his lips.
What do you mean she smoked someone?
Kuno means she killed someone. That's right. She's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
Dang. You serious about this killing business? Really? Isn't she too small?
Are you getting this? You think I'm fucking telling you a joke here? How hard do you think it is to kill a fat ass? Sweet talk him, then knife him. She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
Yeah, how many cops she had to kill a police
I
officers.
knew you pigs were too naive for this shit. Good thing Kuno's got her under control. Kuno keeps her calm.
The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes.
Said she's insane?
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Cat burning shit. She does the real deal.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's the real
Snuff
deal.
radio shit. Believe me, pig, you don't want to know.
Think she had anything to do with the dead man?
Yeah, she would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Kuno wasn't around, and C was with Kuno. Look,
Where were you?
Kuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
He speaks the truth, my liege.
What's that language she uses? Napakimi Fagari?
Fuck knows. She says it's the song of her people or some shit.
What people?
Crazy people. The fucking Nakis. I don't know.
Sounds boreal, like something from the tundra and tiger-covered Cutler, Isola. Far, far away from here. As far as possible, really.
Do that. Could she be Subaru-S?
Surois. Like that
Surois?
man from Helmdall shit. She could be. She could be that Helmdall shit.
Revelshot does have a small Surinese community, or she climbed into a yakberry crate and was shipped over accidentally.
Is she your sister?
Fuck no, she's not my sister. She's just a stray who got in. Like a mad dog or some shit.
Stray.
Yeah, she was just there.
He points at the apartment building behind the fence.
What was that, Kuno?
She was in the hallway, dripping wet, by the fucking shoe rack, in the dark.
Oh, she dripping wet.
Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days, in the corner, every time Kuno went out.
How'd she get
I
in?
don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home and she's sleeping under the desk, under the pile of clothes, like a dog.
Wait, your parents?
Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there. Or thinks it's fucking Kuno. Shit's all on Kuno.
How you dealing with all this?
How's Kuno dealing? Kuno's dealing just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with any of it. C doesn't either. Kuno's got this shit under control.
You can't do this alone. She's professional help. You need backup. I'm here for you.
Listen, listen. C is Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with C, you fuck with Kuno. You threaten her. You threaten to take her away.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up. You understand?
Understood, Kuno.
All right. Now we can do business. Yeah? What do you want? Kuno can hook you up with...
Oh, don't hook him up with shit, Kuno.
See? Relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno, you get all kinds of shit. Kuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics if you run a little errand for the Kuno. Get you hooked, pig. Get his hook in you. Then Kuno gonna get you hooking for more. Cash in big style. Pig hooker. That's right. Kuno's a candy store for pigs now. Get ready to be rewarded.
It's making him like a baker presenting a selection of... So running an errand in illegal narcotics.
Kuno gets it from his dad. Kuno and his dad are major suppliers. That's where Kuno gets his lightning on. Problem is, Kuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Kuno's door. Streets going mad. Kuno's got to throw his dirty popo man at it.
Okay.
Dirty popo man is you. In there is Kuno's violent dad on steroids. Kuno's dad does steroids and speed. If you can take him, you can have half of the speed.
Who's your dad?
Kuno's dad is a fucking monster. He's the most violent man in Revachol. He doesn't give a shit about a single thing. He drinks too.
Are you sure you can take on the most violent man in Revachol?
How much material are we talking
Like
about?
half. A baggie, but like in this vial.
That's not much very
What
material at
are
all.
you talking about? Half a G? This shit is giant grade A shit. So clean you can barely see it.
You can barely see it because there's barely any.
Okay, Kuno's listening.
We got the most violent man in Revachol. Oh man.
Sure, whatever. If you survive, make sure to bring that shit back to Kuno. Kuno's almost out. You wouldn't like the Kuno when he's out. Kuno's violent dad's got Kuno's key. So you need to fuck your way in there. Go to the pier side, bang on the door till the cleaning gimp lets you in. That's how Kuno does it. Then you go to room 12 and kick down the door, police violence style. That's what Kuno does. And then it's action time. You're locked in the room
Room
with
12, huh?
violent fuckhead. That's it. Next time Kuno sees you, you better have his shit.
What the hell are you signing us up for here? Okay then.
I'm out.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Damn. My journal.
An intricate web, the
Continue.
pattern still kind of has an gone
Who are you? This means
for
tattoo.
you to discover. You've gotten as far as you will. Someone who knows about his
Do this one later.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the
Oh.
plaza mosaic.
Well, I might look
Cop
at this.
habit. You look at this isn't case related.
What kind of vehicle
Hard
drove
to
through?
say. Your vision is blurred and you're having difficulty concentrating thanks to your relentless hangover.
Reconstruct the moment.
The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of burnt rubber. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags.
Yeah, that's
This
cool.
is point A. The driver started there and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry. The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building.
Damn.
Before heading south. Must have been in a hurry.
Car drove through the fence. Disconnect to the case.
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went.
Car
if you
drove through
find
the fence.
the time.
You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage-friendly city.
Somehow that makes you feel scared.
I think I got it, bro. So I just go in here.
An old
This is
call
a
box
delivery.
with a matrix of push buttons.
I'm just gonna leave. Ain't got time for that. What's this? Open it. Look at it.
This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with
Good mail delivery box.
The box seems happy. Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and Saint G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
I feel you, mail collection
The
box.
mail collection box seems cathartic, thankful even. So do you. You shudder, then you swallow.
I had a bag. I pick up bottles, huh? So my journal says at the end. Where's the rest of the armor? Use Kim's shortwave, run the serial number.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel
pay the
preheat.
radio.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then the soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Lieutenant.
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
Oh yeah. Hi, Alice. This is Officer 41st Precinct.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green prime line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. I wonder what Kim's default radio station is.
Let's see. Could you run a serial number for me?
Sure, officer. What's the number? And the make of the armor, if you know it. Got it. I'll contact the ICP database immediately. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully they'll have dug up something.
The International
Wow.
Collaboration Police, ICP, is an inter-Isoleri law enforcement service, the crown jewel in the moral intern diadem, alongside EPIS and the coalition government.
Alright, we have to connect to civilian Sylvie from
Of
the...
course.
I remember
What
that.
is the number, officer?
Wait, Kim, didn't Gart give you Sylvie number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
I saw him marching into your dive.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
Hey, Sylvia, I believe, this police call. I have some question about your last days at work.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not
Dang, I
thrilled
really
to be
messed up
talking
that
to you
place.
again. There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
Hey, you wanna grab a cup of coffee with me sometime?
No, absolutely not.
You quit your job at the
You
Whirling.
mean,
Why?
why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Why'd you come to discussing with me?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
From whom?
You know whom.
Oh, I'll push you on this.
Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now.
Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
Do you know who made that call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Okay, next
Yeah,
question.
go on.
You know who put the victims?
No, I don't know. It wasn't me. I haven't been out there since. I was terrified of the stench and the corpse.
Let's see, I'll do this one again.
No,
Why didn't
not
you?
me.
Didn't the corpse find it bother you?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the corpse.
Man, us should have called the police.
No one calls the police. The Union would get angry.
What do you mean by that?
You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Okay, wait, Kim. Lower my microphone. Is she speaking the truth?
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the Dock Workers Union.
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
See, I am the authority around here.
Okay?
Tell me, why exactly did you let a corpse hang in your own backyard for weeks at a time?
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways. No, don't push her. It sounds as if she's about to cry.
See what others.
The other people who live around here. Local people. I didn't want trouble.
Her voice is resigned and weak.
What trouble?
You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the Union, internally. Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
It's straight. You ignore the law to save your own skin.
I didn't know I had to report it. I thought someone would take him down eventually.
It's okay. Things happen. Not really your fault.
Yes, I know. It's just... Was there anything else?
Next
Yeah,
question.
go on.
Do you know my paperwork ended up in a trash can?
Well, you tried to jam it down the toilet, sir, clogging it completely. After I had unclogged the toilet and retrieved the paperwork, I threw it out in the trash, thinking you didn't need it. I am sorry about that. Anything else, Detective?
See my gun?
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, Detective.
Showed you my gun when it
You were
happened.
trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating, and
What did I do?
you were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
Some poor sod was trying to eat his pudding while you were screaming, spit flying, imitating the mercy shot right next to him. Spat some in his food. I don't think he touched it after.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know what to say. Why would I threaten to kill myself? I mean, look at this world. Love this thing.
There is silence on the other end
Okay, I don't
of
know
the
what to say.
line.
Me neither.
Yes, but it's in my gun.
No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like big bucks cannot lie and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns. It almost looked like you pawned it. But believe me, I did not ask.
Huh. The everything. Thank you.
I do hope so. Please don't call me again. Bye.
I gotta make this check.
No,
Dang it.
she doesn't have a problem with you. It must be someone else she's angry about. Some other guy. You know women and their constant problems. Yak, yak, nag, nag. How's one supposed to get the love going like that? That's where you step in. You're Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Help the poor girl out, lest she turns into a spinster.
Oh my god, not a spinster.
Not a spinster, my God. You have to intervene on behalf of love. First, calm her down. Tell her you've got everything
Got
under
to.
control. And then think you can do that, Lieutenant Love.
Are you still there, kiddo? Listen, I got everything under control.
No. What?
I know, baby, I know. It's just that you got this sweet woman child thing that makes me go crazy, especially a man like Gart.
Oh God. Please, just stay out of my life.
Got a hunch your love life's about to take a very pleasant turn.
What? What is it?
You'll see, Lieutenant, you'll see.
Call was dominated by the other party. Anything else, officer?
It's on. The love quest is on. Too late, everyone. It's on.
Alright, Lieutenant, talk right now.
57 over and...
In the cabin, you see a set of steering.
This love quest. Man, it takes a long time to load that because this music is very intensive. Did level up. Alright, we'll stop this here for right now. Next one, we'll pursue this love quest. I do need to get back on track though. Getting distracted like every game. Alright, let's save this. Thanks for watching. Toodle-loo.